What's up you guys, this is Guitar Institute, and today in this video I want to talk about the most overlooked skill of guitar players, because there are what people think are important and what is actually important. A few days ago I was checking out the trash guitarists on top10s.com, and I saw that one of the comments said that Kirk Hammett is a better guitarist than Dave Mustaine because he's faster. And I see a lot of comments like that, and I was like, just started thinking about it, and I realized that yeah, what really matters to people is like kind of speed, or also what kind of techniques you use. I just started wondering, like, so what is something that is really important but actually no one's talking about it? And I came across that the thing is using your ears, because only a small percentage of guitarists play by ear, because nowadays we have the internet, we use the tabs, and within seconds you can play a song. But back then, in the 70s or 80s, you didn't have the internet. You maybe had this little tape recorder or whatever, and then you started playing it over and over again. And if you were talented enough, then you could play, these songs. And for sure, playing by ear for someone who can do it might seem impossible, or actually seems impossible. But the truth is that it is easier than you think. And in my opinion, it's extremely beneficial, and soon I'm going to talk about those benefits you will get from this. And at the end of this video, basically all of the video is going to be about that. I'm going to show you how I do it, and I will also tell you what I'm focusing on. So I'm not just gonna show you the actual process, but I'm gonna be telling you like what is on my mind, what I'm trying to do step by step, making it clear for everyone. Now right here you get this information for free, so if you enjoy the content, just make sure to subscribe to the channel, as I'm trying to provide value to all of my subscribers on and on. So make sure that you won't miss out those videos in the future. So right, now let's talk about the actual benefits of playing by ear, because the only thing that you won't like is that it will take more time, but yeah, a lot more time. So it's the best if you have time down, and if you have passion, and most importantly patience, because there are going to be parts when you just want to listen to the single parts over and over again until you get it done. But I'm gonna return to this when I'm gonna be showing you what I'm doing. Right now, what I want to show you, first of all, I want to talk about memorizing. When I learned by tabs, what I was doing, I was just took my guitar and I was reading, and I tried to memorize, or played as many times as possible, and doing it faster and faster and faster. On the other hand, when you're learning by your ears, and you're focusing on the melody, you want to slow it down, and then you want to repeat the same way at the same time. And for me, when I want to remember a melody, it's a lot easier than remembering the notes in the tabs. The second one is going to be the improvising. When it comes to solo, and when you want to play a solo live and you screw it up, this is why playing by ear is a lot better than playing by tabs, because if you play by the tabs, what should we remember? Only the notes. And if you're lost, then you're lost completely. You don't know where to continue, what to do now. So how I do it: first of all, I want to figure out the key of the song, because that's gonna tell me what scales I'll be able to use. But if something would happen when I'm playing live, if I forget about the solo, what I do is I just continue playing, continue improvising, because I know the key of the song and I know this and that. so I can just continue on my own, and I'm not lost at all on the fretboard. Yeah, this is not for everyone, but improvising is a good thing alone, in my opinion, when you can just do your own stuff, right? The third thing I want to talk about is actually accuracy, because like this, you will be able to play a more accurate version of the song than playing by the tabs. So what I was talking about previously was accuracy, because if you're playing, by the tabs, you want to read the notes, you want to count them, how many of them, and you're not even paying attention to the rhythm sometimes. Okay, but how I did it was when I was learning by tabs was that I played it. I played, then I checked the notes, right? But alone, just by the notes, it's just or just by the tabs, it's, for me, it was nearly impossible to get that version of the song, because this is when it comes to our last one, to these small nuances, because you cannot hear every single thing, and there are little things that make, for example, a guitar solo like pretty wonderful. When, for example, let me show you an idea right here, or what I'm talking about. For example, November Rain, okay? At the beginning of the solo, there's this part. And he's not picking a string again, but he just uses a bend. I know it sucks without distortion, like this, but I hope that you can hear the difference between this. Right here, I picked the string. Right here, how he actually plays this. So he won't pick the string again. He will just let that Gibson ring. Or just another example, the same solo. And then he's gonna release that bend, and you cannot learn these things from the tabs. So right now I'm about to present you the whole process of it, and the untold secrets, and all this completely for free. So all I ask is just subscribe and smash the like button if you find it helpful, because it's gonna help me and the channel out tremendously. Well, that being said, let's dive into it. Okay, so right here, first things first, I want to figure out the key of this part of the song. Which means that I'm trying to find the notes on the fretboard. And once I get the notes, I will try to find out the scale patterns. And I also want to find out what I'm playing over, because if you know the chords you're playing over, probably you will think about, okay, so here comes this C chord after we have a G, so maybe he's gonna move to G, or the minor third of the G scale, or the fifth note, so it's good to know what you're playing over. I think it's inevitable. So after I figured out what I'm playing over, I will try to play along the solo, and usually I do it like 20 times, at least 20 times, sometimes even more, before I even start learning the song section by section. I love doing this because I will have some idea about the structure of the song, like which part of the fretboard he's playing on, or because you will hear by the pitches that if he's playing low or he's playing high notes, and you will hear the techniques as well. For example, if there's a sweeping, if there's a long bend, or there are hammer-ons, you will hear all of them. And you know, right after I play this song or this solo several times, you will know what is going on, and you know what's gonna come next. So then I want to break it into little sections. And yeah, as you can see, I paused the video and I'm gonna listen to it over and over again till I will get this done. And yeah, as you can see, sometimes I just lose my head and start shredding without any reason. And right now, just as an example, you will see my progress with a sliding lick from this solo. Right here I've managed to find the notes from the A natural minor scale. Right after I will have to figure out the techniques and the bends and whatnot. And yeah, this is gonna be a little dull right here. When there's gonna be a faster part in a song, you will have to go note by note and band to band. You gotta explore what techniques he's using, and then you have to practice over and over and over again. And now once you have a smaller section, you want to continue playing the whole solo, because you don't just have to learn these certain licks, but you have to put them together, so it's gonna be continuous, and that's gonna be the solo basically. So yeah, this is what I was talking about. So right here, I'm playing the song at 0.75 speed. And now it will be a lot easier to find those pitches in the fretboard. After I get all the licks, all I'm gonna be doing is keep practicing, because you just need that muscle memory that you have to play the song like 20 times or maybe 30, or one of them even 100 times, till you will have them in your hand and you will be able to play it easily without any hesitation. And right here you can see the final result. Well, that was it. This is how I do it. And once you've managed to learn a solo, you shouldn't stop right there. Just move to the next one, to the next and the next, and trying to do it with harder songs, you know. And you can also try not just the solos, but the rhythm, the chords, and this is gonna be the journey to be an even better guitar player than you are right now. But actually, the more often you do this, the sooner you will master it, right? And I always emphasize that you have to start with easy songs, because if you start playing Van Halen, then you will just lose the motivation. And motivation is key. That's why you have to play the songs that you love. And then this will give you the motivation boost as well. And also you will be satisfied and proud of yourself. Well, if you made it to the end, thank you very much for watching, and consider subscribing, as it will support the channel and keep me motivated not to learn guitar solos, but to produce more videos every week. Yeah, I guess that was it. Thank you folks, and see you next time.